I'm Brad Edwards. Thank you for streaming with us. We appreciate it. Frustration boiling over once again in Dixmoor. Another boil water order. Again, it remains in place after a series of water main breaks. It closed 2 schools for the second day as 2 more water main breaks occurred this morning. There have been 7 total water main breaks in the past 4 days, and this has been an ongoing issue, of course, in South Suburban Dixmoor. Joining us now is Village President Fitzgerald Roberts. President Roberts, we see you're out working it today in your workman's gear. Can you give me a thumbnail of what's happening there?
Okay, right now, just to let you know, from Friday to present, we have right at 8 water main breaks. We fixed a break on yesterday, and a block away on 147, we discovering now that there's another break where the water is coming out of the ground. We also took a ride around town on 145th Street. There's a break there, and it's kind of frustrating. We went over to Spalding and discovered another break. So the pipes out here the infrastructure is very bad. So what we are doing now, we're trying to seek any kind of help we can get so we can move this project forward and fixing the breaks that we have here in the village of Dixmoor.
So how many new water main breaks have now been discovered just today in the past few hours?
3 and a possible 4th.
Wow. So we have obviously covered this issue. You guys have had issues extensively. We've had 4 noted major breaks, if you will. Of course, these 7 in the past, or 9 in the past 4 days, are one incident. There have been 3 or 4 other incidents in the past year. According to some data we looked into, earlier this summer, you found number of leaks and capped them. That saved you from losing 500,000 gallons worth of water. However, the pressure from capping them likely caused these 7 water mains to break. It's almost as if you're playing a game of whack-a-mole down there. Capping one water main break, increased pressure, blowing up another water main. Is that what's happening?
Well, when we kept the pipes off where we had water running, what happened, we decreased our pressure low as possible on our skater system. So what's going on now is that you actually have water that's flowing through and it's no longer leaking, so it's finding all the weak points in the pipes and it's breaking. Because we do have a skater system that's up there with valves. When so much pressure, it kicks in and it don't allow it to go where to push over pressure, if you know what I mean. It won't let the pressure get too high where to pop the pipes. But unfortunately, by the pipes being weak, this is what's going on now.
So this seems to be more of a systemic issue.
It's an infrastructure issue.
This is systemic. So this is not a one-off deal. This is going to continue to happen. So what type of remediation efforts are you taking? And we know there's a boil water advisory in place. You've got 2 schools closed down. So that means there's an element of danger here and probably public health. Is it a lead issue that you're concerned about with the boil water? Why the boil water advisory?
Well, basically, we just want to make sure the water is drinkable and washable. And it's just in that one area where the schools are. There's nowhere else in Dixmoor. It's just in that one area. So what we're doing, we sent it off to the lab and we're waiting for the results to come back. The results should be back, I'm hoping before 4 o'clock this evening. So it's just a precaution that we're taking at this time.
Okay, so there is no known public health threat. This is out of an abundance of caution to get it tested. That's why there's a boil water advisory. That's where the 2 schools are closed. So let's go to the systemic water issues there. How much to is it going to cost? And whom are you requesting money from? It seems like you need a system overhaul in Dixmoor, do you not?
Yes, pretty much we do. How much it's going to cost? I don't even think I can put a figure on there. Like I was saying, to get some of it up and going, and most of it up and going, I would say maybe somewhere like around 25 million. This is very serious, and like I say, the pipes are crumbling and falling apart. Now, we can receive funds from anyone. I mean, whoever can help with this issue. We would like to have the job done.
Yeah, we know, and we have covered extensively here water issues, specifically in the city of Chicago, knowing one of the problems here not only is billing issues, is systemic billing issues, but also we have 380,000 lead service lines in the city of Chicago, that being the actual line that brings water to homes made of lead. That's more than any city in the United States, and that causes dramatically high lead levels in some cases, sometimes double, even triple federal guidelines. Are these lines that are breaking, I would imagine they're made of lead?
It's possible. It's possible. Like I say, these lines are over 100 years old, so it's possible.
That would be more concerning. So obviously you will see, you're expecting tests back from the lab, you said at 4 p.m. We know that the congressman for you guys has stepped up in ways, Bobby Rush, calling the water issues there unacceptable and a disgraceful state of affairs. How would you describe said issues, Village President?
Well, again, the issues I have and how I would describe it is that, if all of us can continue to pull together to make this happen, where we can take care of the residents here in the village of Dixmoor. That's all I'm hoping for, is that we can get the finances to do the job that need to be done.
Is there a finger?
I don't believe in, just throwing anyone out there saying it's a disgrace, because the whole Southland needs infrastructure done. It's just that right now Dixmoor is having a hard time with it, and our lines are collapsing all over, more so than anywhere else right now. So yes, if I send up a smoke signal, I'm sending out a smoke signal, SOS. I need help from whoever I can get it from. The president, the governor, anyone offers at this point.
An SOS, save our ship. From the village president of Dixmoor, we appreciate that. Going to get test results back. So what are you doing? And I would really think this isn't a finger to be pointed at anyone, because it goes back, as you said, 100 years. So it's a previous administration. I mean, it goes on forever. So what are you doing right now? Because it doesn't appear it's just going to magically stop. You guys need a system overhaul. Are you going to call on the governor to get you bottled water? Will some of that depend on the testing results? What are you going to do right now as remediation efforts to make sure, most importantly, bottom line, people are safe, the water is safe to drink and clean in?
Yes. Well, what we're doing right now, I'm calling on anyone who can help me. But as far as the bottled water right now, I don't see no need for it until after we get our test results back, because it was isolated to that one area, and the EPA called and said that we need to have it tested, due to schools and so forth. So that's what we're doing now. And once we get that back, then we can go from there with it on knowing which direction to go into.
Village President Fitzgerald Roberts from Dixmoor, we appreciate you joining us. We know it's been a very busy couple days and a busy afternoon, so we thank you for joining here on CBS News Chicago on the stream. Thank you. Good luck. We will keep in touch. Again, the headline out of Dixmoor, frustration boiling over. Yet another boil water advisory. This after many as a dozen water lines breaking in the past 4 days. This is probably the fourth major incident we have covered here at CBS2 in Dixmoor in the past year. The congressman and the village president sending out an SOS saying we need help. This is a systemic issue and we need the system overhauled. Well, we'll keep you posted on it. We'll keep you updated right here on the stream. I'm Brad Edwards. Thank you for joining us on the stream.